want to start off by saying these young men, they battled. I thought they played their hearts out, to be honest with you. I thought they battled. They went out on the football field. They've defined who they are all year long. They did it all week long. They're going to continue to do it for the next couple games. They're going to continue to battle. I've told you guys before, there's no quitting this team. It's not in their DNA. They've done a fantastic job from that standpoint. They're competitors. I'm proud of them. We just came up short. I don't think there's one major area that you're going to look at. Obviously, there's some stats that we can take a look at and see where we're at. But overall, like I said, I'm at a loss for words because I really care about these young men. Really care about these young men, and they deserve to win. We just got to try to put it together and finish the way we need to on the last two games. So at that point, I'll open it up.
Coach, thoughts on DJ's performance tonight?
Stats-wise, he just kind of going through 16 for 31 at 218 yards. He was playing really good. Put us in a position to where we were at, and obviously we got to continue to make great decisions. But he did a really good job of putting us in position where we needed to be at the end of the game.
Can you take us through what you saw on his interception there in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, obviously it was third down, and we were in field goal position coming off the sidelines. We've talked about this before, just trying to great players and competitors always want the ball in their hands. They want to be able to make the play. They want to give everything that they've got, and that's who he is. That's his DNA as well. But we've got to make great decisions. And again, I talked about that before. There's a time to try to extend the play, but there's also a time to understand that we just got to be able to pull the ball down and run or get the ball out of our hands at certain times. And it's a learning experience, obviously, but we can't throw back across our body, especially when we're coming back from the front to the left. So yeah.
You knew how good Kawan Lacey was coming into this game. Just thoughts on his performance, how tough he was to stop tonight, and what they were able to do well in the run game. Yeah,
I think he's proved what kind of running back he's been all year. He was close to 1,000 yards coming into the game. He had a really good game. He ran for 224 yards and 31 carries, so they fed him. They gave him the ball. He did an excellent job. He made some people miss. We've got to do a better job of wrapping up and tackling, but I give him credit. He's a fantastic football player.
Second half, too, I mean, you guys were rolling offensively in the first half. Just what happened coming out at halftime?
Well, they came out. They had a long drive. They got the ball back on the minus 25. They had a long drive, and if you take a look at that, it's a freak play. We got them to a 4th and 7, and quarterback throws the ball. It gets batted down. He catches his own pass and gets a first down. And then right after that, we gave up an explosive. I think that's one thing we need to continue to harp with and continue to clean up is we've got to eliminate the explosive plays. Explosive plays, we talk about it on the offensive side, what they can do for momentum for the offense. It puts points up, and so we've got to eliminate the explosive plays. We got them to a 4th and 1 in big personnel. They got first down, but all of a sudden we kind of parlayed it in a 4th and 1 on the 1, and we stopped them, which is a big time stop for us. We got the ball back at 7:51 on the clock on the minus 1 yard line. Thought process when you get the ball back then is to try to get 2 first downs. Move the field position, play the battle of field position. We ended up popping a really nice pass to Tony for close to 44 yards. We got the ball out. Tommy came in and punted the ball and completely flipped the field for us. So we did a really good job of flipping the field. They got the ball back. We stopped them. We made them punt. And then right here, the second that second drive we had a 3 and out, which was critical because we had the punt. They got the ball back. On a 3rd and 5, they had another explosive play. They got down to a 1st and goal, had a TD run, took them up to 24-27. And then recapping, we drove down on a 10-play drive in the 4th quarter, put us in field goal position, and that's when we had the interception. So they did a good job. They drove the ball down, used up some clock. Defense did a phenomenal job again. They had the goal line stand. And then we were just on the minus 3 yard line and trying to trying to move the ball. They were just trying to play defense and stop us from moving the ball as far as throwing drop 8 with a little bit of pressure.
You guys are held scoreless in the second half.
Yes, sir.
Any adjustments that they did defensively, or was it just lack of execution in your mind?
No, we'll go back and take a look at it again. But like I said, when you're getting the ball on the -3 yard line, you're getting the ball. It means the defense did a good job of stopping them. But you're trying to get 2 first downs, try to change the field position and flip it. But obviously, we moved the ball. I mean, we had a 10-play drive in the fourth quarter, so we were moving the ball. We were in field goal position. So as far as moving it, yeah, I thought we did a decent job in that drive right there. In the next drive, we got the ball in the -3, like I said, so it's a little tougher situation.
How did you see the guys just be able to block out all the outside narrative, the talk and the speculation outside of what impacted this football game? How they do a good job handling that this week?
Well, they're football players, and they're focusing on trying to win a game. They're trying to continue to get better and make themselves better, make the teams better. We talk about playing for our brothers, and that has not changed. So competitors are going to compete for one another. That's all that matters for us.
I know missing out on bowl eligibility, a little bit disappointing there for this team. Do you envision that making things a little bit harder, keeping this team together to avoid splintering? Or
No. We're just going to. Message is going to be the same. Go back, gather up, get ready to work, continue to work hard. And again, like I said, we got a really good group of players. I feel for them because they played their hearts out tonight, and it just didn't turn out the way we wanted to.
When TJ's running as much as he is there any concern that you have about injuries?
No.
And then how does that kind of add to your, weapons in your arsenal?
Well, I think anytime you have a quarterback that has the ability to run, it puts the defense in a situation. Now they've got to defend it. Obviously, we knew Trinidad was a really good runner, but we held him to 10 yards. And we talked about being able to contain him. He had a net of 10 yards, so the defense did a really good job of containing him. But it adds a different dimension to the offense when you have a quarterback that can run the ball as well.
What do you think about your guys' rhythm to just finding more explosive plays on offense as well? Yeah,
we hit a couple big plays early on. Early on in the game, I just talked about coming out in the second half with Tony. We hit a big pass early on. J. Mike had a really good catch. Tawaski had a really good catch. So again, DJ was playing good. We had some good runs. We just got to put it together, and we got to be able to finish. For some reason or another, this team's competing. We just got to find a way to finish and let these guys have let them enjoy a victory.
Thank you. Last one.
TJ Abrams, he did pretty well, 3 receptions, 76 yards. How does that add to what you guys were able to do on the field today?
Well, TJ's worked hard. He's been we talked about this past week. He's a product of the program and the development, and he came in here. He was an exceptional athlete, and he's continued to work hard, continue to develop himself. And one of the things he played a little bit of everything in high school. So to home in, to make himself a better football player, focus on the fundamentals to become a better receiver, and he's done that. So I'm proud of him as well. And again, like I said, I'm proud of this football team. There's no quit. There's no they did not show that whatsoever. They're fighting. They're playing hard. They're battling. Love the team. Absolutely love the team. We're going to get back to work and get ready to focus on the next game. So I appreciate you guys.